Hello, my name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. First, an update on Australia's Sunscreen Saga. It turns out the Aussie Sunscreen maker at the centre of recent recalls has been blocked from selling sunscreen in the US for years, but has still been allowed to sell products here in Australia. Here's Justina.
Yeah, Australia's sunscreen scandal continues.
You might remember earlier this year, a bunch of Aussie sunscreens that shared the same base formula were pulled from Aussie shelves after a report found they didn't provide the SPF protection they promised on the label.
Since then, the Therapeutic Goods Administration, or the TGA, that's Australia's national regulator for all medicines and therapeutic goods here in Australia, have learnt something new.
Wild Child, the Aussie sunscreen maker, that produced the base formulation used in 20 sunscreen products that were recently recalled or paused from sale here in Australia, has been blocked from exporting its sunscreens into the US for the past 3 years.
That's because the US's regulator, the FDA, found problems with Wild Child's manufacturing standards. The TGA admitted they weren't aware of that until earlier this month, but did say that even after an investigation of its own, it hasn't found any problems in the company's manufacturing process that would explain its low SPF results. So Aussie consumers can be sure that the sunscreens they buy are safe and are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
World leaders, including our Prime Minister, have dined with President Trump in South Korea. It was on the sidelines of this year's APEC Summit, which is a big meeting held every year, bringing together leaders from around the Asia-Pacific, with the aim of encouraging cooperation and smooth trade.
75% of Australia's trade is with APEC nations.
It's the second time Mr Albanese and Mr Trump have met in a week, and he shared some pretty glowing reviews.
You've done a fantastic job, and we're working together on rare earths, but we're working on a lot of things together, and it's all working out very well.
Now, tomorrow is Halloween, which means some of you might be hitting the streets, knocking on strangers' doors, asking for lollies and other such treats. So, Cushy found out how you can stay safe while out trick-or-treating.
Costumes, decorations, and lots of treats. Yep, it's that time of year again. Halloween is getting more and more popular here in Australia. And this year, about 5 million Aussies are expected to celebrate on October 31st. But while everyone's getting ready for the spooky fun, police are reminding us to stay safe while we're out and about. So, here are a few tips.
For starters, only eat treats that are properly wrapped. Skip the stuff that's loose or looks homemade. Don't go trick-or-treating alone. Make sure you're with an adult, or if you're older, just make sure you stick with other people. If a home isn't participating in Halloween, you'll probably be able to tell by their lack of decoration. Or they might have posters up like this, so don't go bother them. Instead, stick to houses that are getting into the Halloween spirit. Make sure to walk, not run. Stay on the footpath, look both ways before crossing the road, and try not to get distracted. And finally, add something reflective or glow-in-the-dark to your costume, and carry a torch. It'll help drivers and other trick-or-treaters see you in the dark. Now, all you have to do is pop on your costume and you're set to go.
What are you even dressed as?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, now it's time for a part of the show I like to call Tricky Business. Tricky. First up, to a dog being rescued from the side of a cliff in San Francisco. Firefighters responded to the call in about 20 minutes and luckily found the dog on a ledge, not seriously hurt. After getting clipped in, it was a tricky hoist back to the top, but both dog and Fiery made it out safe and sound. Now to the Netherlands, which has just had a snap election. But there was one small problem plaguing voters, and that was the sheer size of their ballot sheets, which made it a bit tricky to put them in the ballot boxes. Yep, no, don't worry, you got this. Dutch voters were spoiled for choice this election, with 27 parties and 1,166 candidates to choose from. And finally, to a bunch of self-driving street sweepers in China. They're competing against each other to see which one is the best, based on 4 main criteria: their cleanliness, their energy efficiency, safety, and public friendliness. Well, that's all from us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Whoa!